Greetings and welcome. Why is this chat box so strange? Let me fix that real quick. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. Hello. Greetings and welcome. Let's play some Travincal, shall we? Let's do some Travincal runs. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Ooh. Conviction aura, but we're alright. How much? Still have 69 fire res, wow. How much do I have? Oh, conviction is dead. Anyways. Hey, double booby! Yay! 1010 subs as of now. Great stuff. Big achievement. Really appreciate all the support. And let's just keep on. I thought I picked up a wolf head. What happened? So I ditched all my summons in favor of Hurricane because I'm too lazy to summon all the summons all the time. And I think it's pretty well. It's doing pretty good. It's not bad. Ooh, they are cluttered up nicely. How are you doing, Double Billy? So you had a new video. Still need to watch it. You know what? It's time. It's time for a high rune. This time for a high rune. I tell you that. What do you think? Doing alright, my build is so rough though. Tended to spec back into Fireball Sword. Yeah. I don't know what to say, man. I appreciate and I respect you for trying something that rough and hard, but because if we don't have the gear yet, it's maybe not worth it. Maybe come back to it later or something. I think I need to... Can I... You... I want to add Travincal runs here. Travincal... Okay, so 1, 2, 3 we already had, and now the fourth one. Want to try this round more before changing back? Yeah. Best of luck to you. if anybody can make it work, then it's definitely you. Definitely you, man. What did I do? Why was I transformed back? Something that's so weird. Tiara.
Good day.
So, what's your plan with Druid again? Respec into Wind Coven, you get Enigma? Not really. I mean, it depends on how it works out. But I think you can still rock this build with Enigma with teleport. You cannot teleport in Werebear, I know, but going back and forth to Werebear and back to human form is pretty fast. So we will see how it works. Also, Enigma has like 45% run speed or something, so I don't know. First thing that we need to get all the runes. I was a bit, I don't know, losing faith also. Not really in this build, but maybe not having fun anymore so much. So I made like a trap sin. I think I told you yesterday, but then I also respec today into Blade Fury. But it isn't that much faster, to be honest, when you don't have the gear. If it goes like this, when like everything works out fine, and then like everything is like a crap fight and they're clumped up and it's so great. But then they're running around and it's so annoying. Hey, another Hexfire. It's like my third one. Anybody need a Hexfire? Yeah, the faster unlock I think is highly underrated.
Not in town.
So this will be great still. Also made a flickering flame for my mercenary. I will show in a second. Oops. I need to get used to these new skills now. Cyclone Armor, Hurricane. Ooh, Blood Spirit. Interesting. For Face Blade plus Lamb. Yeah, sure. I have a 6 open socket for Face Blade. So let's take a quick look at the Mercenary. So whilst I was in the midst of making my Blade Free, I thought, okay, make an Act 3 Fire Merc and give him like a Flickering Flame because I had the runes and I really like this rune word. But now I'm committed to this Shockwave Druid, like again. And then I gave the Flickering Flame to this Mercenary. You might ask, like, why? He doesn't have fire skills, he doesn't benefit from enemy fire resist, but he does benefit a lot from the maximum fire resist and resist fire aura, which rolled very poorly. The level 4, it can be level 8, so a little bit bad luck on that side, but what can you do? And then I gave him the Guardian Angel that I found and put an Ort Rune in it. So he has a 95% fire resistance, which is huge,
I'll put that to good use.
and 89 lightning resist. What is really sad though is like the resistances are 59. I don't know if they get higher if he's 93, because I really want to put an Rune into this. If I put an Rune now, then I have like 74 and I don't get benefit from the max resistances. So I don't know if this goes up. buy more levels still, or if this is the max. But 160 would be perfect, so we can put an Amrune in it and benefit from all the max res from Guardian Angel, and of course Reaper's Toll. Yeah, it's really nice for Travincal because also I don't have high fire res now because I have these War Travelers on borrow still. So no Aldos and no other fire res here. But it doesn't matter because when we go here and get the aura, we have literally 221 fire res. Because resist fire aura is just that good. So we are more flexible in our gear as well, which I really like. So yeah, fully committed here to Travincal right now. So maybe finally find a good rune, a high rune. It's about time. This shouldn't be bad again. So yeah, hoping to find some high rune here. Maybe. Maybe. Also, our magic point of this setup is 353, which isn't bad. We also have like 105% cast rate, so we have our 99 breakpoint, and we're pretty much set on resistances. So I like this, like in between, like high magic find and good plus skills and stuff. Could you show your gear again? Yeah, sure. I have the Hodo with the anti-perfect 30 auras. I have the Shalalt, which just is like the best in slot here. I also have a Shaco if I want to go more magic find, but that's just nuts. Then I have the Spirit. I have this Amulet. I mean, technically, I don't need 10 FCR on this. I think 4 would be enough to reach my 99 breakpoint. And I would love to have more magic find, for example, and even maybe resistances on it. But magic find would be nice. I have the Scalders, which eventually, hopefully, I will replace with Enigma at some point. I have the War Drivers, which aren't mine, so this would be an upgrade if I find one. Nagel, of course, perfect 30% would be 2% better. I have the Gold Rep upgraded and 30% Nagel and Tranguils here. What I'm missing is Cannot Be Frozen, which I can get from Tranguil's belt, for example, in exchange for 30 magic find, but in Travincal it's okay. In other areas, if I go Terror Zones, then it's annoying when I need to walk. Every time I get like cold damage, I'm like so slow. But in Travincal, it's not a big deal. And then the offense, of course, the Harmony Bow. As for skills right now, 20 to more, 20 into Shockwave, 1 point into Barbarian Lycanthropy, and now nothing in the Summoning, and I've put in like 20 into Hurricane, 20 in Tornado, and then like 5 into Cyclone Armor because I want more duration here. 20 seconds is okay for Travincal anyways, and then the rest into Twister to boost up synergy. So, I mean, it's not realistic to gain a lot levels, but like, if I would have 7 more levels, I would put... Is it 7? Yeah. Would max out Twister, I guess, and then 1 more point of Cyclone Armor. So it's an argument for like Carrion Wine or Solar Creeper, because I have nothing that replenishes my life. I don't have Life Leech or something because I'm a caster. But I don't know how well it will survive, and I would still need like 2 skill points, so 2 levels, to maybe... Need to test it if it even survives, especially in Travincal. And it could be nice. Hey, I'm a level 10 paladin, how are you? It is a good hardcore build if you play hardcore, I think. I'm not playing hardcore right now, but I assume this is very, very good in hardcore as well, because we also have 2.6k life. We are suboptimal on our on our attribute, I've put in like, I don't know, 50 points in dexterity or something, because like I have an elevator that I then upgraded for the reason that I wanted to use it on my Blade Fury Sin, and yeah, then you have like 105 dexterity requirements. It was stupid, but it is what it is. And it's still enough life for softcore gameplay anyway, so. I reckon endgame socketing a champ in a high ED challenge is great here than at RX. Yeah, for example, you can do that. You'd lose on Magic Find, of course, but I guess it would be the way to go. Yeah. So my attributes aren't great. I have maybe even too much strength, but I wanted to, since I'm swapping around gear very often, like war traps give 10 strength and stuff, and this gives 20 strength, and other pieces, this gives 18 strength. So if I pull all this, then suddenly I just have 160, you know, like enough for the monarch. So seems like a lot, but it isn't really. Then Dex, I put in like 50 points, as I said, to be able to use the Alibaba Hydra Edge. Maybe I shouldn't have upgraded it, but I thought like I want to use it on my Great Fury Assassin. So yeah, there you go. And rest in Vitality. So life could be higher, but it is what it is, and it is enough. Enough for all purposes, at least. Oh, enough talk. We need to do more runs here. So it's better to go down here and then go up again. So you can kill those inside, and then those that are outside hopefully walk in. And I plump up a bit. Otherwise it's pretty messy, but here are like single ones, unfortunately. Boom, 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 boom. So the Merc AI showing its beautiful side again. Bum, bum, bum. And yeah, I mean, there are flexible points here and there. Ooh, the pit. I love the pit. Maybe we should go to the pit. Ah, I wanted to commit to Travincal though. What am I to do? What do you guys think? Should we go into the pit or stay here in the Travincal? I don't know. Let's commit to Travincal for today. I really like the pit. I really like Act 1 Terrasons because the enemies fall down rather quickly and still drop like everything. But the chance for high runes is better, I guess, in Travincal. What's your favorite Terror song? I think the pit is one of my favorites. Also, of course, when Travincal is terrorized, that is great. Oh, why don't you die here? And also Pindle, terrorize Pindle, Nila Tax Temple. I only do Pindle then though. I do miss my Grizzly though a bit. I made an endgame Shockwave planner, GG. What do you mean? Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I like that. I didn't even do an endgame plan yet, I think. I think I already have like most of the stuff, but I'd be curious what you send me. I mean, if you're planning to do max damage, and of course you're talking like SOJs and maybe some other stuff that I don't have, but for the most part, like Enigma would be like a huge upgrade in terms of movement as well. Ooh, and a Nats helmet. 10 auras? This goes to the ground. Come on. This is the worst I've ever seen. Let's go in there. Can roll up to 20 auras. I already have one with I think 18 or something. Like with Enigma, I would go to the pits right now. I guess I would almost only farm terror zones if the zone isn't like super bad, and just go elite hunting. But if you need to run all the time, then I don't know. Travincal just seems like the better option right now. They're all outside, huh? So we are doing like sub 1 minute runs, which is great. I mean, I think like the time got better after respecking into Hurricane. Because I was testing this offline before I respec, I tested like Hurricane in conjunction with Shockwave. I tested Armageddon. I also tested Spirit Wolf with an X3 Mercenary to have more like magic damage component. And this worked the best. Like this Hurricane supplements our damage pretty nicely. It's subtle at times, but it does do some damage. But for example, Hurricane is interesting because imagine like you get the 3 open socket Druid Pelt with +3 to Shockwave, +3 to Armageddon, and then put in Flickering Flame. Ooh! Just sounds so sexy. I feel like I need to... if you can give me some feedback, if you hear me alright or not. I put the microphone like 10 centimeters to the left than before. Hope it's alright though. Grand Charm, maybe a skillet. Has been a long time, man. Sounds great, the same as last time, to be honest. Yeah, that's good because the positioning is much better for me. It's not right in front of me where my controller lies. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Tomorrow could be when I will be trying out face scamming, so stay tuned for that. I have an okay camera, and I ordered like a light because the lighting here in this room is not great. We will see. I will be. I'm excited about it. Then I will unveil the beast that is Bonner. GG. Oh, there's Jewel. Yeah. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. People already leaving in anticipation. I'm kidding. Could be fun. Come here, Trav. Give me some sweet runes, baby. I feel like every run though there's like a set item. Set items are so common. I mean, they're not good set items, but still. It's a lot of them. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. We are playing a Shockwave Druid that is supplemented by hurricane damage. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the chat. And if you like this kind of farming stream, magic coin stream, off meta, whatever, then I would highly appreciate if you press the like button. It helps put the stream through the YouTube algorithm. Get some attention to it. But you're welcome to stay, lurk, ask questions. We can chat a bit. What's the Nightlord doing here, man? I hate it when they like stay down here. And now look at my mercenary. He's so, I mean, he's not getting much damage because it's 95% fire resistance, but it's just infuriating that he's just standing there and essentially doing nothing. Oh well. For the most part, it works pretty okay. Would be, just imagine having Enigma, just imagine having teleport in that instant. I would run a teleport staff at an offhand sometimes, but there is a bug that if you bind your skill, your teleport skill that is a charge skill, a skill with charges on it, and you leave the game and join a new game, then you need to rebind it again. It's so infuriating and so bad. Especially if you want to play a controller, and it takes like a lot of steps to bind that skill again and again. If you do like these small sessions. No, there was a Grand Charm. OMG. I'm so bad. This was a lightning skill of a plus life. Maybe.
Yes.
Another conviction aura. Come on. A gold rune! Woohoo! Pick it up! Where is it? Why does my... Oh, gee. For some reason I couldn't open my inventory with mouse and keyboard. Sometimes it's buggy. Yay! Finally! I mean, it's not a high rune, but at least it's better than an rune, which was the previous highest rune I found at Trav. And I believe we have another gold sitting in our stash, so essentially we have a wax rune now. Hey, GG, A-Cups Europe! Nice to see you! Whew, finally something. Let's put it to today's pints. Gold rune. Love it. Love to see it. Yeah, we have another gold rune here. You see we have less runes than before because I crafted like Flickering Flame. Trade a Mal rune for a token, which is like expensive, but what can you do, right? What can you do? I like gold rune. Good stuff. Maybe just the start. GG indeed. good decision to stay in Travincal, I guess. For now. Let's have Travincal terrorized. That would be nice. More experience. Everything can drop. Wow. Night Lord with Fanaticism Aura. Come on, game. And Stone Skin. Ah, I came all. You can check if it's perfect roll. I hate these snakes down here that poison you and also like knock you back. It's annoying. Wait, did I not? Don't have room. 38 crushing blow, not bad, not bad. But don't really need it. Another small charm with magic find would be nice too. We still have like one space. Yes, come on me. I think the radius of Hurricane is good. Could be like maybe 1 yard bigger, so it is the same as Shockwave. But for the most part it works pretty well. Just send you the plan on Discord for you to take a look sometime. Pretty sure it's the best damage I've got to go work soon. See ya. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Thank you for the link. I will check it out later. See ya.
Yes.
Why did it go back to human form? I don't understand. I pressed Y, which is my cyclone armor. And he did cast a cyclone armor, but he also went back to human form. So Hurricane with Shockwave feels better when they are clumped up. And if they're not, and if they're like running around the enemies that is, then it feels a bit bad. I mean, not the Hurricane feels bad in general, it just feels bad. You have to single kill everything with Shockwave, then it's not as efficient. But if you can like do 4 or 5 at a time, then it's great. Ooh, let me in, let me in. Damn. Like this, man. This is awesome. Rip and tear. I found so many serpent skin armors that were just blue or rare. Where's my first welcome magi? It's about time. It's about damn time. Also, it's about time to press the button for the next run. Always forget. But run 28 sounds correct to me. think previously when I had all these summons, it was not necessary for the Mercenary to have that high of a fire resistance because the summons were blocking a lot of the Hydra damage. But now that he and me, we are alone together, then yeah, we need that for him to survive. But he can also survive Conviction now. I mean, not like easily, but as enough. Still enough. I mean, if the resist fire aura would have rolled 8, maybe I can trade with someone. I mean, the minus enemy resist is nice, it's minus 14. Maybe I can trade up. I don't need minus 14, but I need a higher fire resist aura. Maybe someone wants to trade their Flickering Flame. Because if you wield it yourself, you're not really concerned about the resist fire aura that much. I guess, because it still like gives you a lot of fire resist, even on level 4. Should be enough to counteract your... I mean, maybe you'd still want... Hey, Serok 2006! Nice to see you, hope you're having a wonderful day. That only gets better by some Diablo 2 content. I'm ready for a Jar Rune drop or Bur Rune drop. I'm ready. I'm so ready. Are you ready, chat? Are you ready? Let's do it. Antlers. Always interesting. Maybe I want later like a full-on Hurricane build and just telestomp around and have like a Doom in my main hand with minus 60 cold res and the Night Wings and then cold faceted Enigma as well. Maybe that would be fun. I think the damage can be high enough to just walk through cows or just telestomp them. In P1 anyways, that's what we are mostly playing. It's still funny to me that we almost have like a full decked out Hurricane, you know, we could have. Because we only need 40 points into Shockwave. And only 60 to max our Hurricane damage. Hey Logan, thank you so much. Thank you for your kind words. Yeah, I was really feeling happy about that. Quite the achievement. Small but steady growth. Thank you all for your continued support. Really appreciate it. Hey Wolfgang, how are you doing? Where can I see your actual build? What do you mean? I can show you right now, or you can also go to my channel, look up the Werebear Druid, Werebear Summoner, for example. There are different variants to this Shockwave. You can, like me, go with Hurricane, where I don't have a video about it yet, but I will make one ladder update video soon, I guess. If this turns out to be the build I will be sticking with for now. And yeah, lots of videos about Druid in general on my channel. I can show you right now after this run though. Yeah, try to grab a summer really fun build. Oh, but this looks also awesome, would be nice. Yeah, sure, no problem. So what I did differently now is I put all the points that I put in summoning into elemental, and I'm supplementing my Shockwave, still 2020 here, with Hurricane, which does around 1.6, 1.7k damage. And it just is passive damage that also is like in the range of my Shockwave for the most part. Shockwave has a little bit of a bigger range, but for the most part it does its damage. And we also have like Tornado on 20 and 14 into Twister. So if we are maxed out on our level, we can also max out Twister and have like a full Hurricane here. I've put in 5 points into Cyclone Armor because I wanted a little bit of more duration here. 12 seconds is a bit short. And that's about it. I have still the Hodo, the Shalal, 2 to 3 skills, Amulet, the Spirit, the Scalders, Wardrafts, Nagel Rings, Gold Wrap, Triangles, and Shapeshifting Skillers because they are more important in boosting my Shockwave damage, which is still our main damage source. 100 attack rating, 8 life storm per hit, 11 lightning resist. That's not too bad. I don't know why I keep all those melee rings though. So yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And especially for Travincal, I have a Mercenary with Flickering Flame because of the massive fire resist, aura maximum fire resist, a Guardian Angel with an Ord Rune, so he has like 89 light res and 95 fire res, and the Reaper's Toll because the Decrepify is just awesome. And it also makes him survive better because of the high lifesteal of the Reaper's Toll. Would love to have like an ethereal Reaper's Toll, but hasn't dropped yet. In fact, I haven't even seen a Reaper's Toll for me drop yet. I traded for that. But the ethereal is like pretty rare and expensive. So yeah, it's basically just a flavor thing. I don't think it's like that much faster than like going with summons, but I'm lazy, and every time I join a game, and these games just last like 1 minute. Every time I join a game, I need to recast all my summons, like 5 ravens, 3 or 5 wolves, the grizzly bear, and I don't know. It's just after some time, I just got tired of it. I wanted it to be quick. And here I only need to cast Cyclone Armor. And then eventually cast my Hurricane. And it's roughly the same damage output, or even a little bit better. Initial tests showed that it was a bit better. Shit. Swap my... As you can see, even with Conviction Aura, we can pretty much survive. Also, our Mercenary survives well here. Yeah, he's got out. Small jump, flawless amethyst. You can also run Armageddon, for example, with your Shockwave Druid. You can also run Spirit Wolves. You can run Ravens. You can also run Poison Creeper with Rabies as a synergy. You don't use Rabies, you only use the Poison Creeper. It is roughly like 1k damage you are adding per second, which is roughly the same as when you add like your summons. But like the Poison Creeper can maybe die more quickly if it doesn't have support and stuff. So since we're only putting 40 points into Shockwave and its synergies, we have some flexibility, right? So Armageddon is also nice because we have also physical damage, which also benefits from the Decrepify again. But I felt like it wasn't hitting where I wanted it to hit most of the time. I don't know how to say it. Just didn't feel like Hurricane, for example, always hits when they are in your vicinity. But like Armageddon, I felt like sometimes it just doesn't hit. It doesn't feel very satisfying. Also, the slow from the Hurricane is not bad, so the enemies keep together, or I can hit them with Shockwave. Helps our Mercenary as well when they are frozen, the ones that cannot be stunned. So yeah, it's my choice for now. If you have any questions, feel free. Hey Sam, how are you doing? Nice to see you again. Hope you have a wonderful day. That only gets better with some Diablo 2 content. OMG. Conviction again. Yeah, that was too much for a Mercenary right there. So yeah. Did you see the new Godzilla build? No, I haven't. What's it about? Sounds intriguing. Is it a druid build? Godzilla? Godzilla? I don't know what's Godzilla. Is it a bear?
Hello.
Oof! Look at those 3 elemental, 1 armor gun. If this had like, I really love to have like 3 shapeshifting and 3 shockwave, and then hopefully get it 2 sockets.
Yes.
It's hardly better than Shalal's, but still like for max damage. Fun. How do you log out so fast? First of all, hello, welcome, Manowar. I don't know what exactly you mean. I just log out. I mean, let's see if I do it again. Ah, the cold damage. So bad. Since we don't have cannot be frozen, when they hit us with cold, it takes forever also. Rune. So I just go here and log out. And then I log in again. It's just practice, I guess. I do it like so often. Hero's Principle and laying on hands into Aldream on a sealed pally. The Holy Volt procs are boosted by your synergies and damage pumps. Yeah, didn't. Oh, the God Sealer. Okay, yeah, the God Sealer build. I saw it on GGM YouTube. Yeah, it was interesting, and I tried it out. I wanted to make it like with a budget paladin, which didn't quite work out as well as I would have hoped. But it's nice to find that some people find these things. It's like very creative, making use of these rune words that nobody really uses. Two jewels. But yeah, it looked pretty fun. Now he's running a ice bow Amazon, which also is pretty cool.
Greetings. Yes.
100 to attack rating, that seems like a lot. Bam, 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 bam. Don't hit me with your blizzard, please. Oh, they are so nicely standing behind each other. Ooh. Look at that. That's so satisfying. What's my... Oh, it was a 47 seconds run, yeah. Ah, what am I doing? Oh, he froze me again. Let me in, let me in. It's a holy freeze aura anyway, so. Decrypt by proc, love to hear it. But what are you guys playing? What build are you guys playing? What do you have started with? Are you playing multiple builds or only one? I admit, like, I did create a trap sin. She's level 80, I think, to farm cows with. But yeah, I don't know. I respect her today to Blade Fury because I was missing my Blade Fury assassin. Maybe because she reminds me of like better drops. Like last season. Jar Rune, Low Rune, all that good stuff. And Darius Visage, Imperial Head Striker. Oof. Remember it all. Do you remember? Blizzorg and Werber Summon Druid. That sounds solid. Blizzorg is always solid just to get like the farming going, do some Mephisto. Still on my lone boa, but might start a Blade Free Sin or Bark this weekend. Cool. Yeah, but a bit of variety, why not? Blade Free Sin is still like a ranged physical build, I guess. Like the boa, right? Having a summon Werber Druid. Cool, man. Hope you're having lots of fun with it. I think it's a great build, and it does very well in the budget, because for ladder starters, always a good thing. Fire Druid kicks in and throw barb so far, but many just using it for BO for the Sin and Druid. Wow, that's a lot. How are you gearing all of them? Yeah, I wonder if Blade Free would work better than Boa since there's more skill synergies and Depth Sentry. Yeah, if you play with Depth Sentry, you can like you use Blade Free to do like the first 1 or 2 kills. The only thing is that you might want to how do you say it? You need to maybe omit cold damage from your gear, which is sometimes hard. I mean, if you're running Raven Frost, you have cold damage. Because cold damage makes the corpse explode, I'm sure you know that, and then you have less corpses for Death Sentry. Which in the grand scheme, if you kill a lot of monsters, is not that big a deal, but just, I don't know, it felt like so inefficient at times. FG. Yeah, why not? Like for example, like Plague is the best, in my opinion, the best rune word for Blade Free Sin, especially like an ethereal Plague rune word. So much damage, but it has freezes target plus 3 or something from the gem rune, so most of the time the corpses explode, the enemies explode. Yeah, I know what it is, Logan. Thanks for the explanation, though. And I'm not against it or something. I'm just not using it, but I find it hella interesting because I remember, like, I don't know, this form is so old, and I distinctly remember back in the day. I don't know what patch 1.09 or something, that on the specific forum you could like do like graphics and signatures or something for other people, and they would pay you in forum golds, like in these forum points, and then you can like get items for it. And I remember that like back in the day I learned how to do signatures to trying to sell those graphics signatures for these forum points, and I like used Photoshop and everything, and I remember that. But it was like, I don't know, 15, 16 years ago. I don't even have the account anymore or something. But yeah, it got me into trying out Photoshop, which is nice. I mean, I don't have any skills anymore because I didn't follow that or something. followed up with something, but still funny. Anyway, Kicksin uses Death Sentry, Dragonflight and kill one and spam death, yeah. Dragonflight is like one of the greatest skills, so fun. No, the chatbots are back. Come on. Go away. They must think I'm a popular streamer, and maybe they're right.
Good day.
Kicksin is fun, but I never really got into it. I think before patch 2.4, the kicks always hit it or something, right? Or they didn't miss or something like that. They couldn't miss. Yeah, what's with my English today? Ooh, they're all clumped up. Let's go. If I had $1 for every military set pick that dropped, I'd be rich. You spoke about missing a blade a lot. Just remake on that. I have here. I have it here. It's level 80, and I respect. Oh, I respect to Blade Fury, but I don't know why it's so hard to commit to one character for me, but I do want to commit to. I want to find Enigma. I want to farm Terror Zones. I want to try to get to level 99, which like could like take a lot of time, I guess. Ah, let me in. Hey, Slay Kittens, nice to see you. How are you doing? Hello, Trav runs. Last season I made a few druid in Trav for many hours, found a handful of high runes, so. Yeah, last season I made Blade Fury Assassin and did a lot of Trav runs and find good amount of high runes, and now for some reason I don't find a lot of high runes. Hey Wylands, how are you doing? Nice to see you. I like the new logo out, it looks very clean. Yeah, thank you. First one to comment on that. I also like it. It's still like very simple, but I like the stronger colors of it. It's just more present than before. It's not that washed out or something. So self-made again. So for that, it's I guess good enough. Thanks for your feedback. I think Blazing wouldn't be good in Terror Zone. It would do alright. It would do alright. Still, when you don't have teleport or something, and I mean, at least it has like Dragonflight. But right now, the Blade Prison is not geared for Terror Zones that much. Where are you coming from? Where's my mercenary? So much attack rating in terror zones. Playing quite hell of fun. Yeah. Contrast very nice too. Yeah, I think so too. Really, I really like it as well. Why am I not? Why is this not working? I could not change the run, so now it works again. Hey Roost Wizarder, how you doing? Are you full Aldous, Shockwave? I'm not full Aldous anymore. That was like at the start of ladder. We are running a Hodo, Heart of the Oak, Jalal's, 2 Druid Skills Amulet, and Spirit, Scalders, Wartraps, Nagel, Gold Wrap, Nagel, Triangles, Shapeshifting Skillers, Bone Break Charm, Geats, Torch, Annie, MF, Resistances, Small Charms, and our Mercenary has Flickering Flame, Guardian Angel, and Reaper Stole. So quite some upgrades from like the Aldor set, but Aldor set is still fine because it gives you like everything you need. A lot of resistances, some plus skills, and you can socket like perfect purposes for the magic find in it. So slow. Maybe I need to cannot be frozen. They should have made Thundertime give like them a boost to AR as well, since the monsters levels are so much higher. Yeah, maybe. I mean, attack rating is in general just always like kind of an issue. You know, it's not solved by the Thunder Charm, it needs to be solved elsewhere. You have pretty good DPS, thank you. Yeah, I think it's working out pretty good. There's like this hidden synergy on Shockwave that each point in Shockwave, also counting plus skills, gives 15% plus damage to Shockwave. For some reason, it's not stated in the skill, it's just there. Hope they don't patch it out, because if it wasn't there, like the damage would just be abysmal, just very, very low. And as it is right now, it's just okay. It's not like rocking the world or something, as you can see, but it's like it gets the job done. I guess you could argue, like, since you're also stunning the enemies that are not unique or something, it is pretty strong. But there are like a lot of other builds that are strong too, or even stronger. AR is really weird, it scales so weird. Yeah, AR is like, you can have like, I don't know, 20,000 AR and still not be able to hit every time, because the max is 95% chance to hit. And like something that the uber bosses, I don't know, are so hard to hit. 15% from what? So you can look it up at like Max Roll GG. They have like they are scanning the files and then calculating like the damage, and like every point in Shockwave, also plus the skills, like 40 points times 15. What? 40 times 50. 40? Like sorry. Shockwave does 700 damage. And then there's like some kind of calculation where it gets like 15% plus damage on that. Per point in Shockwave. And that's not stated in the skill. So it does like 4,000 damage or something. And then you still have to subtract like the enemy resistance. Of course, if they have 50% physical resistance, you only do half that, so you do 2,000 damage per hit. So it's not like super overpowered, like compared to like a hammer that is like, I don't know, 10k with a hammer. Or 6k or whatever. It's just reasonable damage now with this hidden buff. And it's still physical damage, which comes with its own problems. I mean, I don't need attack rating, but a lot of monsters have somewhat physical resistances up to like 50%, and some are immune. And I cannot reduce physical resistances aside from the crap of my OM damage, which is hard to come by myself. It can only come like from a mercenary or something. Yeah, I don't have the numbers. I'm not playing Hammered In for the most part, but I believe you. 16k if it has like the highest gear and all the skillers. So compared it to like a Shockwave Druid that has like what 3k or something with high end gear, and still needs to deal with like physical resistances and immunities. But it is very much viable and playable as it is right now. Ooh, unique amulet. Is this finally a Maras? High Lords again. Anybody need High Lords? Like for free? Normally start with Hamilton, but the game was getting too easy. Good luck on Amulet, Grats. Yeah, High Lords is not bad. I think I already have one though. And I'm not a melee character, so. Free, my guy. I take my crowbar. Yeah, sure. I mostly give away things that are like I don't need and are not super high in value. I can make a game. You need to go to Europe though. Then I will make a game. Is your throw up already in hell? It's Corner Rage 2. Best word is 2. Just the number 2. I hate to be frozen. Chaos armor. I think that's trying rules, right? War gauntlets. Nothing. Tranks. Anybody need tranks? Nobody needs tranks, I think. I make 3 now. Goner free. Are you doing mostly Travincal? Yeah, right now. I only also did Pindle skin with like a high IMF count, like swapping out some gear. I also did terror zones if it was like a good terror zone for me to farm in. Right now I want to commit a little bit to Travincal because it's a good spot for finding high runes. And yeah, it goes pretty well also. And I had good experience with it in the last season. Right now it doesn't really, yeah, I don't know. It's not as good yet. Maybe we'll get someone. Travis giving me nothing to say. Yeah, I feel you. It's like the same for me. Not really much, I guess. Where are you?
Greetings.
It's in. No problem, man. Enjoy. Do you have shapeshift GCs? Yeah, I do have. I think I have a full inventory as well because I also rock the Brome Break and I want to have this much space to pick up items. Since I'm using controller, I'm not using like the cube trick. I don't like it, and I want to have enough space to pick like the biggest item possible. So I'm kind of stacked on GCs already, on charms. Pay your shapeshift GC. It's okay. I'm good, thank you. Thank you though. And I already left the game anyways. But thanks. Maybe next time. Keep it. Or maybe give it to Wolfgang or something. He has a summoner werebear, Shockwave werebear or something. The season is strange. No good drops. Last season was better. Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, the best drop, like, I mean, there were a couple of good drops. There were like insane drops, like Ashurath, like insane in terms of rarity, Ashurath, and also Grandfather drop, but they are not like worth much, you know. But they drop like in Terror Zone, so I had like luck on like some rare items that are not worth much. The Wolfgang. Yeah, if you need a shape-shifting GC, Wolfgang. Did you find Burr this season? Nope, I did not find a Burr or a jar. The highest rune I found was a Gull rune, believe it or not. The best item I found was the Stone of Jordan, which I traded for a Sur rune, which I believed at that point was a good trade, but I'm not so sure anymore, since Sur rune goes for like pretty cheap, I guess. But the thought behind it was, if I find another Sur rune or can trade for it, then I have like a Burr rune already. So I have like half a Burr rune. But in terms of finding a rune, I only found the Gull rune was the highest I really found myself. It's kind of sad. Because I did play a lot off screen. I mean, I'm already level 92, and if you look at that's in part of Terror Zones, but I didn't like do like super many Terror Zones, and I didn't do almost any Bane runs. And if you look at my assassin from last season, she's 92. Like, I played her a lot. And I also played the Druid already a lot. He's already 92. So let's hope for a terrorist Travincal, huh? 3 minutes. I hogged a P-Comp 40 life and TC'd Frozen River last week. Wow. Do you use it or did you trade it? And if you trade, how much did you get for it? That's insane. I'm re-rolling Terror Zone Grand Charms when I find them, and if I have enough perfect gems, in hopes that I get something good. Like they are a high level, right? From the uniques, the grand charms, because they are like level 95 or something. But in terms of skillers that I crafted, like that I re-rolled, I got like 2 bow skillers, which are worth nothing. I didn't even get to sell them. Nobody wants them. So yeah, it's been a bit rough in terms of drops. Aside from a few highlights. Yeah, I can name the highlights by like, I don't know, by one hand. I mean, it's Stone of Jordan, Shaco, Metal Grid, if you can count that, in terms of rarity at least. And then, I don't know, the Rune. Bow skillers, Poggers. Do you need bow skillers? I have 2 for you if you want. I don't need them.
Hello.
Yes, difficult if not for Pala or Sork, I guess, yeah. That is true. But if you find one of those, then... On the flip side, my skillers are dirt cheap. I got like shape-shifting skiller for like a Lamb Rune or something. Also, like, I got my Jalouts for a G-Face. Aerial Plateau! Damn, that's so bad. So we just stick to Travincal, I guess. I vendor of 5 traps claw, but really haven't MF much. Oh, nice. 5 traps. Good. Yeah, you don't really need to MF much. I mean, if you go Terror Zones, and you might just get lucky.
Yes.
Anyways, thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. Appreciate your support. If you would throw like a like on the stream, I would appreciate it so much. It helps spread the stream through the YouTube algorithm. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. We are rocking the Shockwave Druid, which is supplemented by Hurricane damage. Doing all the Travincal runs that we can in hopes of finding high runes.
Good day.
Cold resist 10. And some fire damage. That's nice. It's neat. Do we need it? Nope. Not for this character anyways. So let's put it here. Also, you always want to stay close to your Mercenary, because if he gets the Crapify off, then your damage is like so huge. 50% more damage. And of course, you also want to keep him safe by stunning enemies near him. We also get a bit XP. How much Trav runs do you think we need to get a level? Like 600 something? Hey little birdie, nice to see you. How are you doing? How many points have you invested in Hurricane since the shapeshifting skills? Almost 60 points. Let me show you in a second. Because we only need 43 points for the whole Shockwave build. We have a lot still. We have like 60 or something. More than 60 right now. We have like... I can't do that right now. Almost enough to fully max out Hurricane. So... But we put like 5 points into Cyclone Armor to have a longer Hurricane duration. As you can see, 20 Maul, 20 Shockwave, 1, 1, 1. Elemental, 20 into Hurricane, 20 into Tornado, 14 into Twister, and 5 into Cyclone Armor. So if you subtract like 4 and put them here, then you have like 18 into Twister, and we still have some levels to go. So there's still room, but so damage-wise, we could fully max out Hurricane if we want to. Poison and Bone Skiller, there you go. There you go. Finally another skiller. PNB skiller. Any takers on the PNB skiller? I don't even know what to do with that. At some point I want to do a necro, maybe, I guess. What is the tooltip on Hurricane? Hurricane says create a massive storm of wind and debris to pound your enemies to bits. Maximum level reach, duration 20 seconds, which starts with 12 seconds and plus 2 seconds per level. Cyclone Armor. 30 mana, 1.7k cold damage around. Yeah, not bad. It's just supplemental damage, you know. Our main damage still comes from Shockwave, of course. But I felt like it was easier to use, and I don't have to like do like I don't know how much summons at the start of each game, which is sometimes tedious if you do like these 1 minute runs. Always have to summon like I don't know 10 summons or something, 5 ravens, 5 wolves, whatever. So this is because I'm lazy, but I also like, and I also think it does a good amount of damage, and it's a bit quicker even in trap runs. Especially because you don't need to summon everything, which shaves up a couple of seconds, you know. Which in the long run is a lot. Thanks for showing. Yeah, no, sure, you're welcome. No problem, man. Anytime. Anytime, if you have any questions. Good luck while I can't hear you. Alright. Thanks for lurking still. Appreciate it. Double boil. Oh, Falcon Mask. You want to check that? Because there's potential for pretty GG Druid pelts. Yeah, bots attack even on YouTube. It's so annoying. And not even like a big streamer or something, and still bots come in. Let's get the rejuice going. I have a question. Are we alone in the universe? Depends on what you mean, alone. But I guess I'm the wrong to ask. Can't answer that. I'm sorry. Not knowledgeable in that. It is a joke. Yeah, I figured that. Appreciate it. cold. I hate cold. Also, we got like a nice Cyclone armor, which like absorbs like 1.2k damage, which is decent, you know, especially against all these Hydras. What? Did they not pick up the Amethyst? Probably not that funny, but funny to me. Hey, humor is like subjective. As long as you have fun and not like hurting anybody with your words, then just go for it. Innocent jokes. Two grand charms. Oh, I really want Enigma. I want the high rune. I want it.
Yes.
After 10,000 years. What do you think? How many runs to find a high rune? How many runs to find a high rune? I think I'm already there. Like statistically, there should be a high rune at some point. Counting all the runs I did off stream. Grand charm. All these Shakos that are just blue. Such a taunt. Such a tease. Such an insult. Also, like, I found like 2 rare unearthed ones at Pindle, and I was like, really? You're kidding me here? How much magic fund do I need? Like, I had like 500 something. So crazy. Extra gold. Don't need that. You can gamble soon again. Check the blue Shaco, see if they have 24 durability. Is that a why? Is that a failed set Shaco then or something? No, Mercenary, where are you going? Failed set, yeah. Shit. Yeah, I bet there are like a lot of items that are failed set and like this mage blade possibly, you know. It's like such a weird system, but it's also like an interesting system. I really like that they introduced terror zones, but also after they were like talking about new rune words each season and stuff, or items and changes to that, I think there's a lot of potential. I can see them introducing new items, changing some unique sets, whatever, for the next season. Since now with Thunder Charms, there's like a lot of potential as well to make like minus enemy resistance gear. Like minus physical enemy resistance, that would be so dope. Also like minus enemy magic resistance, since like the magic Thunder Charms is pretty much worthless right now, because 95% of resistance to magic damage is still like a lot. I can see them make like a facet for physical, or especially for magic, like a magic facet. It will also boost up the bone necro quite a bit. Of course, also the hammered in, but it is what it is. I mean, it's already top of the line, so whatever, right? Failed set happens all the time. Yep, does, doesn't it? Are you checking all the blue shakers? Yeah, I think like it would be a great opportunity for next season to either introduce rune words or uniques, or change uniques that are not used much but are like super rare, and give it like some synergy to like these Thunder Charms, or maybe something else. I mean, it doesn't have to be with the Thunder Charms connected to them, but there's like a lot of potential. I was like, I think like plus cold damage gear and also minus cold resistance gear is lacking a bit. Like for Frostbow or something, for example. There's Doom. And of course, Cold Mastery, but we don't speak about Cold Mastery. It's really cool that people play builds like Shockwave Druid. It's so boring, everyone is assumed Immortal Hammered or Immortal in an Shielded Bliss. So, yeah, I agree. I mean, it's not stupid that they do it. Some people just like those builds and just happen to be the best build. Like, for example, I really like Frozen Orb, which is not the best build, but it's still like a Frost, a Cold Sorceress, which would be pretty great right now, I guess. So there's nothing wrong with playing that, you know. But other people, like me, for example, I seek like a little bit of challenge, especially a challenge in making things that are considered not the best, making them good or even great somehow, and tinkering around on how to make them great. Like for example, the Blade Free Assassin. So many people, even with patch 2.4, said, yeah, Blade Free is garbage, Blade Free is bad, Blade Free is garbage, and I don't know. I found it pretty easy, even in a budget, and then with like Natalia's set, which is still considered budget for most people, because like if you are a couple weeks into leather, or if you're like a non-leather, then like Natalia's set is worth like nothing. Only the weapon is somewhat rare. And it works like super great on that set. And you can also magic find a bit, so it's a bit quirky to play sometimes with mouse and keyboard, but it plays great on controller. Maybe I should make a video like the 5 best builds to play with controller. Would you like that? I don't know if you guys even play with the controller. Bone shield. Boing, 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 boing. I check shakers every now and then, and every time it's 20 vulnerability. There's nothing wrong, but you know, if you see one hammer, then you saw all hammer-ins. Yeah, they all gear the same as well. Yeah, they all gear towards the same, and that makes the items on that very expensive, right? Battery is cool, yeah, like breaking the meta, it's really interesting. One tracing another hammer, I will watch, because I don't have a controller. But you will watch, that's good. Thank you. I don't know if you know or have checked out Double Billy's channel. He's like crazy on off-meta builds, so if you like that, you should definitely check his channel out. Highly recommend it. He's very creative. It's like things I would never have thought of. He's making somewhat work. Even clearing like players' aid with it. Like incredible stuff. Sacred Rondark, that's Alma Negra, right? Well, nobody wants that. Somewhat work, Lamar. I mean, yeah, some of them work pretty well. Some of them, I think, don't work that well. But I like the Werebear Bone Spear Necro. I really like that. Because I didn't even know that if there's like a skill on a weapon, like chance to cast on striking or something, that it synergizes with your synergies. I didn't even know that. That was nice. Well, was nice to see, and yeah, it's pretty fun. And you don't always need to be on the same level as a Hamadin, but it would be nice to have like builds that are able to clear hell and to have some farming capabilities. That's what I was trying to find out when patch 2.4 came out, or like in the PTR phase. What new builds are there to farm? You know, like for example, Plague Javelin. Plague Javelin is like great for Travincal farm. You can be almost naked and farm Travincal, which you cannot do on the Lightning Fury Javelin, for example. Which you also cannot do on the Cold Sorceress, bearing you don't have the Cold Rupture Sunder. So I guess with the Cold Rupture Sunder you could somewhat like farm it pretty early. I'm not even sure. I mean, there are not much cold units on the console anyways. It's more about survivability, I guess. Because those Hydras, they hurt. Normally. Have you found any runic talent base with Dragontail? I'm looking for one. Not that I recall, but thanks for reminding. I didn't know that Dragontail is sought. That you're looking for it, but I am picking up every base that I can find usually. Because I'm also always interested in nice bases for like Blade Fury and something. So I will be on the lookout for sure. Dragontail, yeah. How much Dragontail needs to be on at 3? And what do you mean by base? Should it be like just a normal one? Should it be like with open sockets, or what kind of base are we talking? Runic, oh, you said you runic talents, okay. Man, I always forget to press the next run button. There's none of any trading site that I can see. Yeah, they're really hard to find. Tech base 0 or 3 OS, prefer 3 detail. But I take any as a temp. Okay.
Good day.
Yeah, I was looking for it as well early in last season. And it was nothing good. And also, like today, I was looking up for like Druid pelts that are like +3 to Shockwave, and then something, maybe +3 Shockwave, +3 Hurricane, +3 to Shapeshifting skills or something. Like, I don't know. Or like something awesome, but you have to click through like every Druid pelt. It's like so tedious. On Tradery, I mostly look on Tradery. I also looked up on the Discord of Chaos Sanctuary. But yeah, in Travincal it's hard to find bases, but I will be on the lookout anyways for good bases always. What are you building with Dragontail?
Hello.
What is it that you seek? Poison. Check every jewel. Ooh! 15 increased attacks with lightning versus 20. That's... I could put that... I can put that in the Guardian Angel, I think. Let me do the math soon. I don't even know if 15 IS is good for my Mercenary right now, if it just gets to any breakpoint, but I don't care. It seems sweet. Tiger Tail, of course, will kick him real hard Yeah, I'm not a kicker fan, to be honest, if I might say that. But if you like it, you like it. So let's see. We have 59 plus 20 gives us 79. So this would be fine. Let's do it.
Yes.
Let's get. I think this is a nice one. It complements. It complements like our mercenary build very nicely. What am I doing? I'm so confused right now. I think talking and playing sometimes like is very hard for me still. I think I have the breakpoint somewhere, but I will do it anyways. Breakpoint tables? No. Where is this? Yeah, all IS breakpoints. We have a thresher. Why is it so small? We have a thresher and we have a shale in it. It's 20 IS. So 15 more IS gives us a better 50 more IS gives us a better breakpoint on jab, which is a 22. And also on standard attacks, which is a 30 IS breakpoint. Cool. This is great.
I'll put that to good use.
Do we have less lightning resist now? Maybe. Was it 89 before? No. Was it? Something weird going on with max fire resist.
I'll put that to good use.
Like if we have 80 already and take this, we have 95. But if we have like
Put that to good use.
75 and get 15 plus, then we only have like 1790. Like a weird calculation, right? Anyways, hey Michael, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Only gets better as in Diablo 2 content. Was thinking about making the same build. Bro, I wanted to use an Earth Shifter for the +7 to Hurricane. Yeah, I can see that, but I don't know if it's worth it because Earth Shifter is like two-handed and you lose like all the faster cast from Spirit, from Hodo, and Spirit and Hodo is also +5 to skills, right? So what you're essentially getting is +2 more to elemental skills only, not to your Shockwave. So you're severely hurting your Shockwave damage. If you're not playing Shockwave at all, then yeah, you can do that. But if you say you play the same build as me, so with Shockwave, I don't recommend the Earth Shifter. Because you're trading 2 to elemental skills for like 75 FCR, all the res, all the mana, also plus fill 5 to your Shockwave. So yeah, I cannot recommend that if you use the same build. If you're using something different, then yeah, it might work. So essentially I need a 15 IS 30 lightning res jewel, huh? Make more use of the max lightning res. That's fair. I actually didn't realize Shockwave was FCR, not gonna lie. Yeah, no problem. I recently just read in the Discord that that somebody asked if it is it FCR or is it IS. I mean, it's not clear. It's physical damage, so how would you know at first hand? It's usually not the case, and I think it's maybe the only spell that is like this physical damage, and you need FCR to boost it. So you also need to look up the FCR breakpoints for the Bear, which are a bit better than for the human form. It's the same numbers, but you get a better breakpoint with 99 FCR, for example. I guess it's 1 frame faster. What happened? Why didn't my mercenary die so fast? No! And you can play the Shockwave build with less FCR, of course. Boosting something else, for example. But again, since Earthshifter only does plus the elemental skills, you lose out on the +5 that you get from Heart of the Orc and Spirit to Shockwave and Hurricane. And Shockwave has a hidden synergy bonus. Each point in Shockwave, also counting +2 skills onto Shockwave, gives you a 15% damage increase on Shockwave. So the more plus skills you have, especially on Shockwave itself, boosts your damage significantly. So keep that in mind. So let's make the 100 full runs. 14, 15 more runs. At least we did find something today. Blood Spirit, Ethereal. Do it to Shockwave. Rest is garbage. $14 more runs. Let's go. Let's find that high rune, huh? I believe. Chat, do you believe? We have believers in the chat. I believe in Ja and Burr. Big time. Do you believe in Ja and Burr? Hey Corey, how's it going? Nice to see you. Do you prefer Hurricane with Shockwave or Armageddon? I'm using Summons now, but think of respecking tonight. Yeah, that was me earlier. I was using Summons. And then I went offline, solo, with Hero Editor, and I tried out like Armageddon spec, I tried out Spirit Wolves, I tried out Hurricane. And Hurricane to me felt a bit better, because Armageddon was like, I don't know, it's not like always hitting everything that is in my vicinity. Like Hurricane, for example, it has this radius around me, and everyone that is in it gets damage each 0.8 seconds, right? But with with Armageddon, I felt like sometimes it's hitting, sometimes it's not hitting. Like it has to actually land on the monster, and I don't know, it was too inconsistent for my taste. But it might just be better overall. It was just a feeling on my part. I hadn't like tested it too roughly, to be honest. And it also benefits from the Decrepify because it also has in part physical damage. I mean, you can put your synergies where you want to. You can put them into the physical damage portion. You can put the synergies into the fire damage portion if you like. So you can boost either one. So it's personal flavor. I can see them both to be good, and I can also see in certain circumstances Armageddon to be better, especially more damage. But I like Hurricane. The main damage still comes from Shockwave anyways. But I guess there's like the opportunity for like a Druid Pelt with 3 open sockets and +3 Armageddon, +3 Shockwave, and then like put in a Flickering Flame. That would be pretty sick, I guess. Because for Hurricane, you can't really... There's no Flickering Flame for cold damage, unfortunately. There's like Nightwings, but... Nightwings, I don't think it's better than Jalal's in terms of raw damage output, because Jalal's gives you +4 to Shockwave, which is still like the main damage source. But someone would need to do the math. You can go to maxroll.gg into the character planner and like plan your whole character out, and then also make like calculations there. It is made by the website itself, but you can like pick what kind of skills you're using, how much damage they do, and they tell you like the average damage per second. And also like pick a monster enemy type and see how fast you can kill it with the skills you're using. It's pretty nice. I think Macro Bio Boy, I don't know if you know him, he has like a video explaining how max roll works. If you don't know it yet. Rare Subaya, huh? Come to Papa. Give me something awesome. Hey, damage is nice for a budget, but not great. I'm back, boo-boo! Yeah, Logan, what's up? We are in our last 8 runs of the day, or 9 runs. 9 runs. Nothing you missed. You didn't really miss anything, to be honest. At least in terms of like drops. Fortunately for you, unfortunately for me. But hey, it is what it is. And yeah, we are in the home stretch for today, doing like 7 more runs to make the full 100. And then call it for the day. I will be back tomorrow evening. I will be back around, I don't know yet, maybe 7 CST, Central European Standard Time. roughly around the same time as today, maybe a bit earlier, because it's weekend, right? Come on, Merc. Chalan. If your wife lets you game tomorrow, then down. Yeah. Hey, happy wife, happy life, right?
Yes?
Maybe take her out, nice dinner, and then you can game.
Overburdened.
Oh, so we can gamble at the end of the stream. We have like full money. Do some gambling. What do you think I should gamble? Is it amulets? We are on level 92 now. Or should I gamble circlets? Not sure. Maybe amulets because there could be an upgrade in them for me. If we are lucky. And as for circlets, I don't really see there being an upgrade because Shalal is just that good. So I'm guessing amulets, huh? Yeah, Shalal was way too good. That's true. Circlets is just for yeah, finding a GG circlet and trading it away. Would like to find like a +3 shape-shifting amulet with magic fine on it. If that's even possible. Yes, it is. Right. Rings, dual leech and FTR dual leech rings are in high demand and expensive at the moment. Okay. Okay, I will do rings. I never did, I think. Good suggestion, thank you. We will do rings in 5 runs.
Greetings.
Already full on money. Maybe we should just buy like 5 rings so we don't drop any more money.
What can I do for you?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think dual edge rings are super rare, right? I think I found like 2 or 3 dual edge rings in my life. 3 shape-shifting, 35 maps is possible. Ooh, that would be the dream, man. That would be so good. I mean, right now I have like this one with 10% FCR, which we don't really need. I guess we need 4% FCR or something, but yeah, I don't know. Hard to say. 3 shapeshifting, 19 strength, 16 mana. I don't think a rare one can have 3 to shapeshifting though, it's only 2. Or 2 to all skills would be preferred then. Come on, Mr. Murk, here is the entrance and the exit. Don't just stand in the window. Ten FCR, yeah, we need like 4 FCR because we have 40 from the Hodo, 35 from the Spirit Shield, 20 from Tranks. That's 95, and the breakpoint is 99. So we need 4 FCR somewhere else, which is either a belt or a ring I mean, a ring would be even better. How high can a ring go on MF and FCR? Like 10 FCR, I don't know, 25? I guess 25 MF, that would be nice. And then we can go nuts on the amulet too. You know, you mentioned I've never seen a rare with 3 skills. Yeah, that's the beauty of magic gear. Magic gear can have like higher single stats, but not as many stats. It only has like 2. That's why like you can have rings with I think 50 MF if the affix and the suffix both roll MF, and the highest MF that is. And the rare ring can never get that high. Keep an eye on when I correct them. So rare rings I have up to 10 and up to 25 on 3, and suffix max is 25 for rare. Yeah. Like I like a 3 shapeshifting amulet with what do you say, 35 MF? And then a ring with 10 FCR and like whatever, how high MF can go would be pretty neat. To min max. Or even like a rare amulet with +2 to druid skills, and then like MF and whatever. Right now our amulet doesn't even have all res or something. Just has some FCR, 2 to druid skills, and some magic fine. Which is good enough, of course. 10 plus 15 over, yeah. Two more runs, and then we gamble. I like crafting rings. Yeah, crafting is nice too, but I think if you really want to craft something GG, you need to like buy all the materials in bulk. You just do it on your own, it like isn't enough, because chances are not very high that you find that you make something GG. But if you get something, then it's like, oof, multiple high runes. And it's always sometimes why I don't really like gambling or like crafting that much is like it's always, at least for me, so hard to sell those things and to gauge like how valuable it is. And it's like more like, okay, if that's valuable to you, then you might give me something, but if it's not, then hey, last run we find a Facet. How awesome is that? Let's find the 5/5 cold one, huh? What's it gonna be? What do you think? Any suggestions? Five for cold. Oh wait, I need my Geats. I need my Geats Grand Charm. This one. 4/4 lightning. Oh, are they worth something? Lightning in general are not bad, right? It's a die facet. The bravery is like so down. Ballin'? Why is die so highly sought after? Doesn't it like not matter? I mean, softcore, yeah, okay, you can die and it's fine, but like, rather not die. Okay, let's go. Garble, garble. 15-hour rest. What? Maybe for leveling. $21. I always get that up because it's cheaper. I didn't even look. I didn't even taking a look. I think because I don't really care. Guess if you were to die and like do like a level 47 whatever, or maybe it's like PvP wise it's better. What constrained only because apparently was poisoned by Tom. Since when I'm muted? Shit. For how long was I muted? I just realized I was muted. Shit. Do you want that? Yeah, I think so too. Well, professional streamer right here. 3 hours? Yeah, violence. I found 2 dual leech rings. Maybe you want to check them out. One has like dual leech and like nothing else. But it's a dual leech ring, right? The other one has like 7 all res and then 30 cold res. And I think 7 life leech and 4 mana leech. That's decent. Hey, but good thing you guys are still here, despite me being muted for a time. Appreciate it. You stick. You stuck around? Is the right wording? I'm a bot in your chat. Well, welcome, bot. Bots are people too, you know. I'm not discriminating. So that's it. You think there is duping in D2R? I think there was like there's like a case where Enigma poofed. So that's evidence of duping or something. I got like 1.1 bar to level 95 on my bar. That's great. Where do you level? Are you doing like fail runs or terror zones? Should do terror zones at one point together, I guess. Definitely duping, not enough people support for the death to out of the dupers. Yeah, I mean, there's always some way to dupe, I guess. So these are the ones we got. Wait, where? Huh? Oh, here like this awesome dual leech ring, 4 mana leech, 3 life leech, 15 attack rating. That's for your violence. That's yours. And this 4 life leech, 11 all res, 29 fire res is pretty sick, I think. And then this dual leech, 3 mana leech, 7 life leech, 7 all res, 30 cold res. Ref is Volan. Yeah, I was asking before when I was muted if somebody or if you want that, Logan. I don't even know what to do with it. Yeah, FCR would have been pretty neat. This one is nice. It has telekinesis charges, which is like only a joke to use like waypoints and stuff, you know. Like imagine like something like this with like instead of magic damage reduced, it has like telekinesis charges, and instead of chain lightning on attack, it has like FCR or something. If that even is possible, I don't know, but that would be like a dream. I don't even need the life leech. Anyways, that is it, my friends. Thank you so much for joining, for stopping by, for chatting with me. I really appreciate it. It makes the stream that much more fun to have a little bit of discussion and talks and answering questions. I hope you had a good time. We streamed like 2 hours, 20 minutes. That's a lot of time. And yeah, thank you for sticking around. And I see you next time. Tomorrow evening, same time, around the same time, like Central European Standard Time, around 8, maybe 7, maybe a bit earlier than today. If you want to hang out, then come and chat with me. Would be nice. We're doing more Travincal runs. Hopes to getting some high runes. Until then, good luck, have fun, and goodbye.